Quick question. I know we both done probably met some rappers in our day, but I don't think I ever really kicked it with none. If you had your choice to kick it for a weekend with any rapper, past, present, or future.
Okay.
Well, no, let's keep it alive.
Let's keep it alive.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you had a chance to kick it with any rapper still living from the past or the present, who would you kick it with for a weekend?
I've been going back and forth with this. I would have to say Snoop.
I was thinking that too. You kick it with Snoop?
Man, I would love to kick it with Snoop, man.
I was thinking that too. Besides the obvious.
Right. But I think just where the game he got. You know who I kick it with?
Who that?
Master P.
Yeah.
Cause I'm gonna gain so much wisdom in that weekend, like
it's gonna be more than fun kicking it with him. You're gonna learn some shit.
And he wanna teach you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I think it would be Master P for me, man.
Master P. You said Snoop. I was thinking Snoop too.
Okay.
Only cause he seemed like a cool dude I would kick it with anyway. He seemed funny as hell.
Yeah.
He know everybody.
Exactly.
So you going anywhere getting love. And the stories he probably can tell you.
That's what I'm saying.
Hip hop in the game.
Dude is an international star.
Yeah.
There ain't no place where you can't go nowhere if you don't know Snoop. Everybody knows Snoop. Everybody, bro. Everybody know 3 rappers: Snoop, Biggie, and Tupac, and Jay-Z.
I would kick it with Snoop. I would like to kick it with cause I watch a lot of interviews and stuff.
Me too.
I would love to sit down and just chop it up and kick it with Nas, of course, Rakim, Jay-Z. Them is a given. But I would love to kick it with Ray and Ghost from Wu-Tang. Mainly Ray. Cause just looking at his interviews, he seemed like an interesting cat, and he seemed like cats. Like I know cats who remind me of that nigga.
Right.
And he stay fresh, and just
he got a hell of a swag.
Yeah. It's always cool to just be around them hip hop OGs. The shit that can tell you that the news never told you. The stories they got. All that kind of shit.
I think for me, the group I would kick it with is the Locks.
Oh yeah.
I would love to be with. I've never been to no concert.
Get the fuck out of here.
I've never been to no concert, bro.
Period or hip hop concert?
Period. Well, I think they had Sierra come to the park back in the day. I met MC Bree. That's when he was at the Promenade Park. But I never went to no mainstream concert or did nothing like that. But I would have to say Jada Kiss and Styles P. Not to leave Sheik up out of there, but I would love to kick it with them too, man. Yeah.
I like how they always remain friends. Like they real friends. They ain't never fell out their whole career. So that kind of tell you what type of cats they is right out the gate.
Exactly, and they solid too, man.
Yeah,
they solid, man. They solid, man.
But overall, I think we might be in agreement. I love it. Overall, if I had to pick one, I'm gonna kick it with Snoop.
With Snoop?
Because if you fucking with Snoop, you probably gonna kick it with everybody on this kick. Snoop, no, everybody fuck with Snoop.
Everybody, man.
Everybody fuck with Snoop.
Everybody fuck with Snoop.
I would kick it with
I think
Snoop.
that'd be if you ask the person that question, that would be the first person that come to everybody's mind first.
I probably think so, dog. Niggas will kick it with Snoop, dog.
You know who I kick it with, though? I ain't gonna lie, bro. I kick it with Suge. I wouldn't count him as an artist.
Dog, I would love to interview Suge Knight, bro.
What would be your first question?
How you doing? And a lot of the stuff I would like to talk about wouldn't be the obvious. I mean, of course, I'd love to touch on some death row stories, but I would love to sit back and ask him shit like, man, you know, when you sit back and look back in hindsight, what's some of your regrets? Because I know you gotta have some.
He gotta have some regrets.
When you look back on that shit, is there certain shit you wish that, man, I probably shouldn't have did that, or maybe I should have did that different?
Dude, this dude had to make a team, man.
I would love to kick it. I would love to sit and just chop it up with him, dog. Cause he got some game to tell you.
He got some game.
Cause even though he got the name behind him, and you know people shit on his name, it's a whole other side of the live boss ass shit he did too. Suge Knight, he wasn't no dummy. Obviously, he knew what the fuck he was doing. He was really doing some pro black shit. He just was going about it in a hood ass way. Yeah. But he was really doing some.
He was really working off intimidation. He was intimidating shit.
He was basically telling a lot of them white execs, "You gonna get our money straight or else." Like he was hands on doing some pro black shit. Yeah. He just was way too hood with it. Yeah. Fucking with some real hood street niggas. Like, so it kind of backfired. But I would love to sit down and chop it up with Suge.
Him and Dre, man. Them dudes, man, they minds, man. The way, I'm going to take Dre out of it, but stay on Suge. But the way his mind worked, what was your mindset to bring that all together? You know what I'm saying? Even though Harry O helped him out with the money aspect, and he had the lawyer, you know what I'm saying? What was the drive behind that? That's what I wanna.
And did you even realize? I know he realized Dre was dope, and he was putting a dope team together. But I wonder, do he realize? Because Death Row was powerful, man.
Bro,
it was on the ghetto version of Motown type shit,
bro. I can remember riding on the bus, reciting those lines off the Above the Rim soundtrack.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
My 94 Freaknik, his soundtrack was the Above the Rim soundtrack.
Was it? Hell yeah. Man, dude, that shit was fire.
I would love to kick it and chop it up with Suge.
I would love to kick it and chop it up with Suge.
Because he probably got a lot of stories to tell. And he probably a whole different man right now. I'm sure he is.
You think so?
Looking back in hindsight,
do you think
you done sat in that cell for a while?
Let me ask you this: do you think the position he in right now is because the karma, what goes around comes around? All the shit he did, that shit came right back and bit his ass.
Yeah, and he was doing. You know, the news tell us it's a whole lot of stuff behind the scenes that we don't even know about. When you start watching a lot of interviews and people, Death Row was really doing some shit.
Death Row was rocking, man.
So I think some of that probably is.
And hearing Snoop interviews when he talked about how he went to go get Pac, he was telling him you need to go get Pac, like.
Even that though, like.
I just wish they would have made more music with Dre, Pac, because it was like Dre left as soon as that All Eyes on Me was done. And he only did like a couple tracks on that for real.
Yeah, man.
If they would have stayed together,
they was major, man. They had some high power players, money, that was making quality music. They had a major thing going on, man, and I just think they always young. They was some hood cats. They was young. They probably didn't have no OGs. Some business etiquette OGs pulling their coattail on certain shit. And they was just young and wilding out with millions, and that shit kind of backfired.
Plus, he pulled the Bloods and Crips together. Like you got them all in one studio working.
Right, man. That's why.
That's
I always
powerful,
say,
man.
Good people can do bad things, bad people can do good things.
Okay.
If we, aside from all the negative stuff we can say about Suge, it's a long list of good shit you can say about dude.
They don't never mention the good shit that he ever did, though.
Yeah, he was, I got a lot of respect for him in certain areas. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you this. Where was you at when that Source came out? When he came out. That's when I got first interested.
I was watching that shit at the
That shit, I was watching that
on stage. I was watching that shit.
Man.
That's crazy. But see, stuff like that, man, like some certain shit they was doing was just dickheads.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. When he first did that, I was like, who is this big nigga with a red? You know, I was a blood at the time, so at the same, it just intrigued me, and then I really started doing research on him back in the day, like who was he? How did he was Death Row executive producer, whatever the case may be, and I was just intrigued how he was moving. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause with Puff Daddy. We seen him all in the videos, of course, but you ain't see Suge, you know what I'm saying?
Low key.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. He was a smart dude. He wasn't no dummy, obviously.
Yeah.
Shit he was doing.
Yeah.
I just would have loved to see that whole Death Row movement stay together and stay on point.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because imagine if they did, just hypothetically, Eminem would be indirectly attached to Death Row.
You think so?
50. Yeah. Think about it. Think about
Oh, okay. Well, Dre was still okay.
Yeah. Dre.
Okay.
Eminem came through Dre.
Okay.
50 Cent came through Eminem. So just imagine if Dre had never detached from the Death Row movement. Mm-hmm. Even if he was still doing his own thing, but still conglomerate.
Yeah.
All of that shit would have been one umbrella.
Yeah. And I think a lot of it too, this is just my theory though, man. When chicks get involved, when things get messy, man. I think with Michelle A, man, that was Dre's piece.
Gotta be a factor. They both got a baby by her.
They both got babies by her, so you already know how that's gonna play out. Mm-hmm. So Dre, he probably like, man, I'm cool, man. You know what I'm saying? He probably seen dude hitting on Michelle A. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just gonna remove myself from this situation, like, cause it's getting ugly.
Dre was smart with that shit, though.
You think so?
What? That nigga left empty-handed, and now look at it.
$1 billion.
That just show you how much of an MVP valuable player Dre is. That's a whole nother.
That's a whole
vote, because everything he ever touched is certified hip-hop legend, classic, all-star shit, dog.
And this nigga only
His
dropped
resume
like
is
2
impeccable,
albums.
dog. Dr. Dre resume is impeccable, dog.
Damn. That's
like
crazy.
everything he's affiliated with, all the artists he brought to your attention, like all the people who came through him. This nigga's legendary, bro. Like NWA is affiliated with Dre. Ice Cube is affiliated with Dre. Even though Ice Cube is Ice Cube,
right.
Snoop affiliated with Dre. Death Row Period affiliated with Dre.
The Game.
Aftermath affiliated with Dre. Yeah. 50 Cent, The Game, Eminem, everything they brought to the table affiliated with Dre. West Coast Period affiliated with Dre. When we talking best producers of all time.
Oh man, that's a whole nother conversation.
I mean, this dude, man, this nigga's he's a legend.
I go back to he only dropped like 2 albums.
2 albums. 3 albums.
The Chronic.
Chronic 2001.
Chronic 2001.
And that first Aftermath album.
That shit was
first
garbage.
broke away. Yeah, that shit was kind of trash.
Then
He did
the
True
Supers.
First album.
Okay.
Which that's his album production wise, but not really his album.
Okay.
And that nigga resume is ridiculous. So hold on, I might switch that up, dog.
Okay.
Since that was the topic, which rapper or hip hop icon, if I could kick it with for one weekend?
Ooh, just use the word icon.
Well, it would still be Snoop. Because if I'm kicking it with Snoop, all I gotta say is, hey, let's go by Dre Crib.
True.
The Snoop. Of course you know that nigga with that.
True.
Because I was gonna say I would kick it with Dre. But then again, if I'm kicking it with Snoop, Dre automatically. But either or, because if we kicking it with Dre,
you know what another
you
nigga
can
I
kick it with anybody through Dre.
You know another nigga I kick it with? Fat Joe.
Yeah.
That nigga seems solid, man.
And he's a silent legend who don't really get his legendary props like he should.
Yeah, he don't get his legendary credits, man.
Yeah.
But now, what I'm starting to see, man, a lot of people starting to pay tribute to them old rappers, like the rappers that came out in the 90s and stuff like that. They starting to have more interviews with them because now they're trying to see how did they do it. You know what I'm saying? What was different in your strategy compared to the strategies now? I was listening to an interview with Master P, man, and like I said, man, I would love to get
The Drink Champs one.
I just watched that yesterday.
Yeah,
I watched that one yesterday.
The latest Drink Champ.
But I heard him on T.I.'s Expedition.
Oh, I gotta check that out.
Oh man, just the questions that they ask him is amazing, man.
Yeah, his story is amazing.
Yeah,
Like his story is amazing.
like dude sold what did he say? Like I wanted to say like 100 billion copies. You know what I'm saying? Like they told him he couldn't do it. Like
yeah, his story crazy.
yeah,
And he go back with like his story. I just leave it at that. His story crazy. Like before we knew him with No Limit,
yeah,
he had years in prior to that.
Yeah.
When he was making connects.
yeah,
Like he was telling stories about him and Suge's interactions long before Death Row.
right,
Like
right.
he been around for a minute.
Yeah. It's good to
He's
hear.
my favorite mogul, by the way.
He's your favorite mogul?
Hip hop mogul, Master P, overall. Cause I just like he out of all of them, he the most FUBU minded. Like everything he do, he try to keep that shit within himself. Self-contained, self-owned.
Yeah.
He owned his shit. Like he
Even
really
though that
did
damn I Got the Hookup was fucking garbage, but
I never even seen this.
I watched it. It was good. I applaud him on the independency. You know what I'm saying? Being independent, but it could have had a way better storyline compared to I Got the Hookup 1. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't watching either one of them.
For real? Oh man, I Got the Hookup 1 was the truth, man. But I Got the Hookup 2 was it was overly saturated.
Word.
Yeah, man. But I commend him though. You know, you do.
Oh, yeah.
Whenever you do shit that other niggas ain't doing, how can you not commend them? You know what I'm saying? Even if they shit is, you know, it may not be your taste, but I still gotta commend you because you did the shit I did. So
Right. Hats off to Master P.
Yeah, hats off to Master P.
So to sum this one up, I think I'm gonna stick with Snoop. If I had to kick it with one rapper for the weekend, it'll be Snoop. Cause through Snoop, I can kick it with everybody else that was
Okay,
doing that.
that's connected. And honestly, if you look at this, man, Snoop probably is connected to everybody.
Yeah, you can't tell me if they alive, Snoop know these niggas.
Yeah.
So, you know, you kicking it with Snoop, and you're gonna be in Cali the whole time. So a weekend in Cali with Snoop, yeah, let's roll out, dog.
Yeah,
I'll
I roll with Snoop. I
Yeah,
roll with
yeah.
Snoop. I roll with Snoop.
So there it is. We agree on that one.
Yeah, I
Snoop
agree with
Dogg
Snoop,
will be it. And
Snoop slap. Well, like you said, he do know everybody, so he could take you to go holler at Suge. Y'all,
Yeah.
that's like a double whammy.
yeah,
Okay,
Snoop know everybody.
Yeah.
And everybody know him.
right.
So let's go ahead and move into this last topic, and we're gonna wrap it up. This might be the most fun.
Okay, let's get
We
it.
can talk about our celebrity boot things.
Okay.
So check it out, man. We was talking about celebrity crushes the other day. And cats was naming their celebrity crushes.
Okay.
And of course, the usual names was coming up: Nia Long, Sanaa Lathan,
Holly Berry.
Halle Berry, Pam Grier, you know, the usual names. So then we got off into like naming our celebrity crushes that nobody really mention or don't necessarily know about or sometimes even expect.
Okay.
Who your celebrity crush that most people wouldn't suspect or know about?
I would have to say Amatsi.
Her right here?
Yes, her right here. Amatsi. Cornelia. I don't know how to pronounce her name, but I know
We just gonna call her.
Yeah, the fist bite.
She is cold.
Yeah, man. Just a natural.
Why you like her though?
Man, she just natural, man. Look at that, man. Some women you can just tell they gotta put on.
Right.
I guarantee she wakes up like that.
I guarantee she don't. She don't
Why you
wake
say
up.
that?
She don't wake up with makeup on. But
No, I'm
you know,
just
she
saying.
probably look
That's
good.
more for the
She
natural.
probably look good without that shit. Just like she do with it.
Yeah, Yeah, I definitely agree.
She got many different looks.
And then everything that she done played on, man, she's a good actor. You know what I'm saying? Like she put her heart and soul. You can tell she put her heart and soul into whatever she's acting in.
She is cold too.
Yeah, she's bad, man.
And she got like several different looks.
Yeah.
Like this don't look like this.
Right.
This look like, you might even know a lady that reminds you of her. Yeah, she fly.
Yeah. Most definitely.
Like that's a fly pick.
That's a fly pick. You know what I'm saying?
Natural hair.
On some natural. Yeah.
She just looking like a dime, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, she cold. I wasn't hip to her, bro.
Yeah.
You just put me up on that.
Yeah.
Let me see, who would be mine? I got a ton of celebrity crushes.
Who would you roll with, John?
Like one that most people wouldn't think of.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm gonna say this lady right here, dog. That's one of many. I got a lot of celebrity crushes, but I always thought Eva Mendes was cold. And I believe she Cuban and something.
Okay. Yeah, she always had that. She always had that natural look.
She cold.
Yeah, that. Oh wait. Yeah, she the truth.
Cute, sexy,
Mm-hmm.
fly.
Mm-hmm.
She bad, bro.
Yeah, she bad. I ain't gonna lie about that.
Yeah, she look good as hell.
Yeah, she cold.
That's on my international list.
Your international list?
Yeah, because all my celebrity crushes ain't black. I know people would expect them to be, maybe, but all of them ain't black. But she bad. I like Eva Mendes.
Yeah, I like Eva.
What's some more celebrity crushes that, let me see, that people may not think of, that I always think was cold?
I always like Sally Richardson. Can you pull that up?
Please believe it. I'll stand up to get that.
I always liked the Sally Richardson,
Sally
man.
Richardson.
Yes.
Bro, I know a lady, I be telling her, she look like a young Sally Richardson. She went on my Facebook for me. I'm not even sure if she know who Sally Richardson is.
Man.
If I showed you a picture of her, you'd be like, yeah, she do look like a young Sally Richardson, bro.
There she goes.
Right. You know you bad. You ain't even got to type your full name in.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Sally
she
Richardson.
cold.
Yeah,
She cold.
yeah.
And she been cold like
For a long time.
Yeah, for a long
You gotta think, man, she played in Posse, man. Was in the early 90s?
Yeah, she bad though.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she older, meaning she older than us.
Yeah. I guarantee she about in her 50s.
She's aged extremely well, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sally Richardson. See, this her and Posse.
Yeah.
Bruh. That's when she first came out lightweight. That's when, yeah, she was bad.
And I ain't gonna lie. When I seen her on Posse, my heart just dropped
Like
like
nigga said, his heart dropped. Damn, you dropped the remote.
And she still look good, man. She still look good, man.
To another one that people may not suspect. Let me see if I can pull up another one. I can name some right off the gate. Regina Hall.
Regina Hall. Okay.
I always thought Boucher Wright was fly.
Okay.
She was the young sister on Dead Prez. You remember the little sister?
The one that played on Blade.
Yeah. And Boucher Wright. I always liked her.
Yeah.
Of course, your Nia Longs, them like a given. Like,
Yeah, Nia Long, she a good.
oh, here goes one. This what really lightweight started the argument. I posed a question. I was like, out of all these celebrity crushes, there's one celebrity crush that has held the title, or not necessarily held the title. She's been a celebrity crush status longer than anybody. She was men's celebrity crush in the 70s, 80s,
I already know what you about to say.
90s,
I already know what you about to say.
2000s, 2010s, and she probably still some cat celebrity crush right here in 2019. Then when I start thinking about the only other ones that might have had the same long reign might be Pam Grier.
Yeah. Man, what was the one?
Thelma from Good Time.
What was the one lady name, man? She did the karate on the side. Well, not on the side of Pam Grier. She had the fro. I can't remember the movie. Dark-skinned female, man. She was fine back in those days. I can't remember the name.
She used to be in the black exploitation.
Yeah. I forgot her name, man.
I'm about to show you who I'm talking about, man. This may not be your celebrity crush ultimate, because it ain't mine either, but as far as just being on a celebrity crush list consistently,
I already know where you're going with this.
it's not too many people who's been on that list longer than her.
Oh, man.
We can go from this Janet to this Janet, this Janet. We can go back to Penny on Good Times.
Man, look here. I was in love with her on Good Times.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know about that one though up there, man.
She kind of got. She's still that girl, but the newer Janet is like she get a little too plastic face.
Yeah.
But ain't nobody really. Oh, that's another celebrity crush that people don't realize. Janelle Monáe.
Yeah.
But dog, you can go through any era. Janet was cold.
Yeah.
Now people gonna say, well, she had surgery, this or that, which is true, but you can't negate the fact that she fine, like just in her natural self.
I mean, she had surgery.
They're a good looking family.
She had surgery, but she didn't have Little Kim surgery. She still she still kept her look.
She good looking.
She good looking.
Her parents good looking. Her brothers and sisters good looking. She come from a good looking family. So her beauty ain't fake at all, even with the fake shit she added on.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
This is late 80s, cold as hell.
Cold.
Nigga, any era you go through, bro. Rhythm Nation cold as hell. She looking like her mom right here.
Right.
But like, think about it. When you was a little kid, you had a crush on Penny from Good Time. That was the 70s. When you was older, you had a crush on Charlene from Different Strokes.
No, I had a crush on old girl from Saved by the Bell.
Like Voorhees.
Like Voorhees.
Not just true. I'm just saying on Janet tip.
Yeah.
When she was on Different Strokes.
Okay.
Her fame, you was feeling it.
Okay.
When she came out with her first album, you was feeling it.
Yeah.
When she was here, you was feeling it.
Rhythm Nation.
It ain't too many who's been celebrity crush status
For a long period of time.
Consistently is Janet. Unless we naming, your Pam Griers and people who people now look at as, they still, celebrity crush status. But
Okay.
come on, man. Who really been rocking as long as Janet?
Nah, I can't really name too many females.
I mean, we can even go to this Janet.
I forgot about that Janet.
That might be her and her flyers, dog. That's the real Janet.
That's that.
She got that nose, though.
Yeah. No, she didn't have that nose. Though.
That's the Mike nose.
That's the Mike nose.
Yeah, that's the Mike nose right there.
Yeah.
Then it went to that's the white Mike nose.
The white Mike.
Yeah, that's the I'm still part black Mike nose.
Yeah. I'm lightweight in between.
But even that Janet, come on, man. Dog, there's no era where Janet wasn't the shit. Fame, she was still bad.
Okay.
She was rocking the key on the earring, the Charlene Different Strokes era. She was still bad.
Yeah.
Janet, bro.
Janet, yeah.
And you can take all that makeup off, she still look good as hell. Cause her mama pretty.
Yeah.
Janet Jackson we talking about, bro.
What the?
Ain't no era you can go to where she ain't cold.
Right.
So yeah, hats off to Janet Jackson.
Hats off to Janet.
Oh, which leads me, I'm gonna close it up on this one.
What?
Then I'll give you another pick too. This just made me think. And I'm gonna end it on this one.
Okay.
Another celebrity crush
Okay.
people wouldn't think about.
Okay.
She been fine her whole career too.
Okay.
Her career probably been as long as Janet's or
Okay.
close to.
Okay.
But you'll never hear her mentioned as a celebrity crush. But you cannot deny that she cold.
I got one for you though.
I'm gonna see if you can guess. You got one for me?
I got one for you.
I'm about to go way back, bro. This is one, she don't get her props as far as her career and just being gorgeous the whole time.
Who was that? Kim Fields.
Kim Fields.
Yeah, I liked her in Facts of Life. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm just saying, she made me think of one celebrity.
Okay.
She ain't never been ugly. On Facts of Life, little boys had a crush on Tootie with the braces and roller skates.
True.
She always been looking good, dog.
I think I don't know. It kind of failed when on Living Single. I really didn't like her attitude. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, I ain't talking about that. I'm just off looks, though.
Yeah.
Kim Fields is gorgeous.
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
Little
Like
kids,
Trudy?
niggas loved her back in the early 80s, dog.
I know.
Trudy with the braces and the mushroom.
Yeah.
Little boys liked her at this stage.
Yeah.
You'll never hear her name mentioned in these
Right.
type of talks, though. But
Right.
I would.
Oh, I got one for you.
She been solid for a long
I
time.
got one for you, and that's stay consistent and looks better in time all the time.
Give me some-
Nobody
give me some
don't make.
hints. Give me some hints.
She played in I want to get it right.
Kim Fields fine as hell.
I want to get it right. 227.
Nigga, Marla Gibbs?
No, I can't. No.
This ain't Florence?
No, Regina King.
Yes.
Yes.
I love the way she's evolved career-wise.
Yeah. You gotta give it to her, man. You gotta
And
give it to her.
when you hear a lot of them actresses, like, her name always comes up as one of them Hollywood chicks that a lot of them actresses fuck with.
Right.
Like, they speak highly of her, dog.
Yeah.
As far as just being real down to earth and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about her, bro.
Yeah, Regina King, man.
I love Regina King.
Yeah, man. Oh, man.
And look
You
at
can
this,
just go
dog.
from the...
This is probably a recent pick. She
Yeah.
look better than ever, bro.
Now show her back in 227. I know they're gonna show
And we liked her on 227.
Yeah.
She just was cool. I like
her.
Regina.
Yeah. I mess with Regina. There she go.
227 Regina. Looking back, hold on, dog. Because when I used to watch 227, I never watched it like, damn, Regina cute.
Right.
But if you looking back at it now, in middle school, you probably would have thought she was cute, though.
And look now.
Even colder.
Bad.
You would never think this was damn near, 30 years ago?
Yeah.
And look at her now.
Yeah.
I'm sure she probably older than both of us.
Yeah.
Looks super good.
Right. You gotta get
At all times.
Nah. That don't do no justice.
Oh, that was the wrong pick. Look at that. gym work. She can hit you with a shortcut. She can Nubian it up on your ass.
So when she definitely get it. She definitely get up. The slow fist fight.
The slow boy, dog. The quiet.
Yeah, I gotta
you can't say nothing. No. You can't even say nothing when you do it.
You just gotta do it real
You
slow.
just gotta say her name and then do the slow fist bite, dog.
Regina King.
I can't even get it out. Hold on, dog. Let me prepare. Hold on, dog.
Alright, I'm gonna say it again. Regina King. The slow.
Intense on the bite part.
Intense on the bite part. But I got another one for you. I got another one. That nobody gonna give her credit. And she's been in it for a long time. Since you had a Latin one, I got a Latin one too.
Selma Hayek. Selma Hayek?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. She's a known celebrity crush. She like
You
the
think so?
Latino Halle Berry.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, she calls.
Yeah.
You want me to pull her up? Let's pull her up.
Yeah, we'll pull her up.
We pull
We'll pull her up.
everybody
Yeah.
else. How we
Pull her up.
pull her up.
Yeah. Not only that we recognize beauty, but the consistency of the longevity. You know what I'm saying? Of keeping the beauty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's when you know they beautiful for real.
Yeah.
When you look at, if you really want to know how beautiful a woman is, look at her mama. Because that's what she gonna look like.
Like Jada Pickett's mom.
Right.
Jada Pickett's mom. Color.
What was your name?
Selma Hayek.
Yeah, Jada mom called.
Shit.
Now that I'm thinking, there's so many shit. Oh yeah, bro, I forgot about her. Hit that ass. Damn, hit that picture.
Selma Hayek. The slow fist bite. When I say her name, the slow fist bite. Selma Hayek.
Slow go up with the quick grab though.
With the pit bull grass. Yeah, you could look at her, man, and just you got to admire that, man. You got to admire that, man.
Yeah.
Over the course of time, man. And she ain't changed up.
Hold on, dog. Harvey Weinstein? Oh, dog.
Yeah, he probably touched her.
We tried to get on that.
Who would?
I ain't never know her name was involved in that.
Yeah, you know she part of that Me Too movement, probably.
Yeah, she called Selma Hayek or Eva Mendes.
Salma. I'm gonna roll with Salma, bro.
Plus her name Selma. That just Selma.
Yeah.
She might have that
Yeah.
power for the people.
Yeah,
That shit.
yeah, Salma. I'm gonna roll with that. I'm gonna roll with that.
Overall, though, who your pick? Overall celebrity crush.
Overall, I have to roll with Selma.
Selma.
Yeah, I roll with
Overall,
Selma. Overall.
out of the ones we discussed today.
No, I'll go with the old girl, Amati Cordelay. Yeah, I'll roll with her. You just click back on that one. Boom.
Yeah, overall.
Yeah. Where that bitch at?
Yeah, she's pretty gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll with her. Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Yes. Bring
I can't pronounce her name, so the slow fist bite, you just gonna have to say
Don't call her.
yeah.
There it is.
There it is.
So boom. I think that's enough for
So
today.
who will be your pick? Out of all overall.
Overall?
Yeah.
Dang. I think I'm gonna stick with my tried and true original, dog. When it all comes back to it,
Okay.
my overall, dog,
damn, all I had to do was hit P. And damn. You know you cold. I just hit P and your name popped up. I'm going with Pam Grier, bruh.
Okay. I like Pam Grier. I ain't gonna lie. I promise you. But over the course of years, though, like, you know.
Keep in mind, she probably pushing 70 right now. Though.
True. Very true. She's probably close to 80 for real.
No, she ain't no damn 80. So if you judging off like this and this, I don't know too many 70-year-olds that look like that. If we want to put it in perspective.
Okay. Can Pam Grier still get it though?
Hell yeah. I go with Pam Grier,
bruh. This is what I'm saying. This conversation is so vast. Oh man. Just seeing that picture, you know who made me think of? When I seen this picture? What we just had it. Oh, that one right there.
Jane Kennedy.
Vanity.
Oh, Vanity, bro. I forgot about her. There's so many you can name.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Vanity, Apollonia. They've aged well too.
Sheila
E. I feel you though.
Yeah.
This is probably
She kind of
the
looked
era
like
where she was still cold.
She kind of looking like Sally Richardson though, right there.
Like, wait, she looked like she could have been her older sister or something.
Yeah.
You know Richard Pryor used to smash.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pam Grier overall, and of course, I'm not judging her by 2019 standards.
Okay.
Like 70 and shit, but overall, she was cold.
Yeah.
It's so many to name, it's ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
She was pretty cold, though. Alright, so there it is, bro.
Yeah. So we rocking with Pam Grier. She the last, I mean not the last, but she the longest one.
Now, Janet, probably the longest
Okay.
consistent run. My overall, it's hard to pick an overall.
Okay.
But just to sum it up, Regina King, 2 thumbs up. I like Regina King.
Yeah. I rock with
Love me some Jill Scott.
Yeah.
Love me some Jasmine Sullivan.
Okay.
Who else? Like current right now.
Okay.
That's all I can really think of off the top.
Okay.
Of course, her knees and Sanaa.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
Who?
You listen to Mary?
Erica Campbell? Bruh. And
They got a third sister though.
Erica
That's like a
Campbell.
model. Or Instagram model. She like a BBW model.
Yeah, Erica
Erica Campbell.
Cover.
That might be if I had to pick, I think it might be her. Overall celebrity crush that most people wouldn't suspect or think about. I think I'm gonna go with her.
We're gonna go with her. Okay. Cool with that.
So I'm gonna just pull her up before we get out of here. We're gonna end on that note. Yeah, Erica Campbell is hot.
Yeah, she cold.
She is. Both of them cold. Both of them sisters. But yeah, I like Erica Campbell.
Yeah, I do too.
She a cute.
Yeah.
And she seemed like both of them cute though.
Oh yeah.
But Erica that one. They both fly though.
Yeah.
Let's not play her like she not.
No, not at all.
Yeah, Erica.
Not at all.
That one.
But Erica,
She cold.
Erica cold, man. She cold.
She seemed like one of them. I'm fly. I'm saved. But I'll still beat your ass if need be. Like she seemed like she get down in a whole lot of arenas. Like
That's a good picture.
Yeah, she don't seem like no square dog.
Nah.
She don't seem like no overly churchy type of dog. She seem real regular and real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And she cold, nigga.
Yeah. Oh.
Like I don't think I ever seen no pics of her where she wasn't looking good.
Yeah.
That is a great pic right there.
Yeah, that is a nice pic.
They both cold.
Yeah.
She seemed like a real one though.
Yeah.
Like
I like
this
her
this
spirit,
nigga's
too.
probably happy as hell though. When it's all said and done,
Right.
this nigga probably is happy as hell.
Right. I would be. Oh
Yeah, dog. Erica Campbell, boy.
yeah.
Shit.
Erica Campbell.
Damn. Erica Campbell, dog. Yeah, she gonna get my overall. We rolling with Erica Campbell.
We roll with Erica Campbell.
Celebrity crush
Yeah.
of the week. Matter of fact, we might need to add that to every episode just to wrap it up. Just giving props to any. We need to just give some quick props to who's gonna be the woman we give props and praise to this week. Even if it ain't a celebrity.
True. That'd be dope. That'd be
Yeah,
dope.
there's some fly women right here in Toledo.
It is. And they doing their thing too, man.
That's fly.
But you gotta consider the whole package.
So we might do that. I'll think about it because I don't really want to blow nobody's spot up too. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. But giving kudos when kudos is due. Ain't nothing wrong
True.
with that.
But I mean, I'm gonna probably hit them up beforehand. Hey, we gonna shout you out this week. I don't want to just blindside.
Okay.
Plus, you don't know their situation. You know
True.
what I'm saying? You be at the crib chilling.
And you know it's Toledo, so
Yeah, who is these niggas big up in my girl like that, fam?
might be at the
You
gas
doing
station.
it?
Right, huh?
Yeah.
That would be nice.
That would be dope.
That'd be dope. Give women that kudos.
Yeah.
You know, being hardworking moms, entrepreneurs. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. They carrying themselves well. You know, they ain't no Tatianas. You know what I'm saying?
They look good.
Yeah.
There's some fly women here in
Yeah.
Toledo. man.
Yeah. It's some definitely.
That's
some
fly, like all around the board.
Yes. I got one.
Well, of course, yeah. So maybe we should
Very
add
fly.
that on there.
Yeah.
It's just a little something.
Very fly. Very fly.
Which woman we gonna big up this week? So this week we did the celebrities. Next week we'll just keep it on some just everyday.
Okay.
Your everyday woman.
Yeah.
She ain't gotta be no celeb.
You're right.
But